he would be a better fit on the Los Angeles Clippers, not the Golden State Warriors. I think that even though you're talking about the potency of the greatest shooting backcourt man has ever seen in Klay Thompson and Steph Curry, assuming they're both healthy on the court with them, I have religiously had a problem with Lonzo Ball's aggression. Now, this year, it's improved dramatically. He's averaging 14 a game. He's shooting 38% from three-point range, about 42% from the field. We get that. But the reason why we're praising him is because it's such an upgrade compared to what we have seen. He saw his little brother come into the league, take it by storm. God bless his son, LaMelo, who broke his wrist, according to reports.
That's a bad
He's going to
one.
be out for the season, probably going to cost the Rookie of the Year honors, which means Anthony Edwards is going to get it. But the point is this. LaMelo comes into the league, and LaMelo is aggressive. LaMelo don't give a damn what anybody got to say. He going for it. Lonzo has been passive, and I don't believe anyone who is passive in any way on the offensive side of the ball should be on the court with Steph Curry and Klay Thompson.
I don't find
you
Lonzo,
got.
I don't find Lonzo passive.
Listen, you got Draymond. Draymond is your point forward, okay? You don't need Lonzo as much as the Clippers do. Kawhi Leonard has been crying for a point guard behind the scenes. He desperately needs one. That's not the case with Golden State.
I'm not
And
arguing.
don't take the ball out of Steph Curry's hands either.
I'm not arguing that the Warriors need Lonzo more than the Clippers. I think that's right. I'm saying, like, what team does Lonzo not fit on? You need some perimeter defense. You need some rebounding out of your backcourt.
He can play.
You need some court vision. You need pinpoint passing. You need unselfishness. You need a guy where the ball doesn't stick with him, even as he facilitates your offense. You need a guy taking 7, 8 threes a game and hitting almost 40% of them. Like, what team does that not work on? And most of all, which I see with both Ball brothers in the NBA, and it's a shame what just happened to LaMelo, who was going to win Rookie of the Year, and now he's going to, as you mentioned, miss the rest of the year. What I see from them both, they don't care about their stats. They don't care about, well, I'm going to put up 20 points or whatever it is. All they care about is helping the team win. You can see it on every possession. I think it'd be a huge bonus, a huge benefit to the Warriors.
I don't think so, because you have Draymond there, and I think that that's enough. I think that he potentially gets in the way. I look at him with the Clippers as being ideal. And, oh, by the way, I'm not a believer that LaMelo doesn't care about his numbers. I think Lonzo is that way. I think it's a flat-out lie that LaMelo doesn't care about his numbers. I'm not saying he plays the right way. I'm not trying to imply otherwise. I love LaMelo Ball's game so far, what I've seen. But what I'm saying is he's cognizant of his numbers.
So what are you saying about aggression? Are you saying you want players on your team that do care about their numbers?
I want guys that are aggressive. And listen, I'm on the record. The only argument the only vehement argument where I wasn't inquisitive, I literally challenged Magic Johnson. Why are you drafting Lonzo Ball ahead of De'Aaron Fox?
Especially when De'Aaron gave it to him in the tournament.
39 in the tournament, destroyed them. And listen, De'Aaron Fox, today, I would still take De'Aaron Fox ahead of Lonzo.
Such a nice overall game nowadays.
Have you been watching De'Aaron Fox?
Listen, athletically, it's not a competition. Athletically, it's different.
And aggression, assertiveness, leadership. Kyle Lowry or Lonzo Ball? Which one do they need? That's right. Answer the question, point guard extraordinaire. Give it to me. Kyle Lowry or Lonzo Ball for the Clippers? Which one should they get?
Well, let's put it like this. Kyle Lowry has already done that, right? He's already been a champion. So he'll know what to do in those moments, in those situations. Now, but I will tell you this. If they don't get Lonzo Ball, the New York Knicks better jump on that.
No!
Lonzo's the real deal.
No! Yes.
The New York Knicks, I thought you'd like that, Stephen A. That's your team.
I want a point guard that can shoot. He's shooting 38% from three.
No.
Let me listen to Magic. Go ahead, Magic.
Stephen A., you missing the point. Julius Randle has been dominant.
Yes.
And they got some young guys who can get up and down the court. The problem is you don't have a point guard pushing that rock to create shots for the other guys. That's what Lonzo does best. He'll speed up the game. You know what the Knicks' problem is? They don't get easy baskets. They don't get easy layups. Everything is a half-court grind. If you're going to win, especially in the playoff, you got to get easy buckets.
I agree with that, but he's not aggressive.
Specializes in.
In the interest of full disclosure, you and I, we boys, You and I got into one argument in all the years we've known each other. And what was that argument, Magic? I said, no, don't get Lonzo, get De'Aaron Fox. You know how I feel about that. He lacks aggression. He can play, but he lacks aggression. He's not his brother. He's not LaMelo. He's just getting more aggressive.
That's right.
He's not there.
That's right. I'm agreeing with you. He is not LaMelo, but look what he's doing this year. He's having his best season, and he stayed healthy. The reason Lonzo Ball couldn't reach his potential, he was always hurt. But right now, he's played all season, and he's having a career season. The Knicks need a point guard who can push that basketball. Hey, watch what happens. If they pull that trade off, they're going to be tough to beat in the playoffs.
He's also only 23.
I prefer it if they got somebody like Zach LaVine, but I don't see that
Stephen A.,
happening.
he's also only 23 years old. Magic, what I want to know.
I'm flying to L.A. to see him. I'm flying to L.A.
Stephen
for
A.
Magic
brings
Johnson.
this up.
We don't talk about this. We don't talk about this.
Stephen A. brings this up all the time, Magic. If you had to redo that draft, would you have taken De'Aaron Fox, who gave it to Lonzo in the tournament, or would you have stayed, given the way Lonzo has developed, was that in retrospect the right pick?
Okay, we know that if you look at their careers, Fox has played better. Okay, I give you that. No question about it. I'm not going to take that away from De'Aaron Fox. I'm a fan of his. But at the same time, we needed a leader in not only on the court, but in the locker room. If he hadn't been hurt, 2 years in a row, he didn't play a full season. And that hurt Lonzo. He needed to play basketball, but he couldn't. So, at the same time, let's see what happens in the next 5 to 6 years. I really think he's on an upward tick. I think Lonzo is going to reach his potential. Yes, De'Aaron Fox has exploded. He's played great. Matter of fact, I was hoping he would make the All-Star team this year because he's played great. But I'm still a Lonzo Ball fan, and I'm going to tell you this. There's no guard in this league, point guard, whose basketball IQ is higher than Lonzo Ball. The IQ of Lonzo Ball is off the chart.
Can't argue with Magic Johnson about basketball IQ with
What's
point
wrong
guard.
with you, Stephen A?
I dare you to argue with Magic Johnson about basketball point guard IQ, Stephen A. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, go on, Stephen A. Try to defend yourself. Against one of the greatest
I can't do that. I can't do that. He makes valid points, okay? He makes valid points. He's Magic Johnson, damn it. But still, Magic, look, man, I'm not going to question the IQ. I know Lonzo is smart. I know that he's a pure point guard. My question is, when I'm questioning your assertiveness, your aggression, and your shot, I don't need you at Madison Square Garden.
Why are you questioning his shot? He's hitting shots.
Stop it. He shoots 42% for the field. Yeah, 38% for the three-point.
38% taking 7 in the game.
Go ahead, Magic.
Let me make this point. Thibodeau needs two things, right? He demands, first of all, defense and a good teammate. You play hard every single night and be a good teammate. That's what Lonzo Ball brings to the table. He's one of the best at deflections in all the NBA. When he was with the Lakers, he always were in the top 5 in deflections. He's one of the solid defenders in our league. And then last but not least, Stephen A., he's gotten better offensively. If he went to the Apple with that pressure and how LaMelo is playing, I think he's going to take his game to a whole
the pressure on Tinseltown and the bright lights with Jack this court side was one of the reasons he